afternoon. Oh, I guess it's still morning. Good morning,
It's still
everyone.
morning. Yeah, it's still morning. We got 30 minutes.
Yeah, we get an early start here at the chamber.
Yes.
I'm Sally Harrison. For those of you I haven't met, I'm excited to have our council member, David Luna, on this call with us today for a lunch mob. But before we get started with David, Linda is going to read a little something about our sponsor of our lunch mob because they couldn't be here today. So our sponsor is our friends at LOSENGREN, and Linda's going to be Lloyd McBean today.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. Linda Haskell, Director of Membership Services at the Chamber. I had let Lloyd know that I would share some information about the beautiful LOSENGREN golf course. Some of you may know that it is widely considered to be one of the top 10 golf courses in Phoenix, Scottsdale, and Mesa. And they have a world-class layout that provides a golf experience to remember for a lifetime. In 1995, Robert Jones made an Arizona debut, joining an elite list of world-class architects that went out there and thus opened the LOSENGREN Golf Club. So they offer a variety of different programs. They actually have a academy for a golf academy that will either teach one how to golf or improve their golf game. They also have an amazing array of different events that they would assist you with for birthday parties, with anniversaries, award ceremonies. And so if you've not been out to LOSENGREN, I would actually highly recommend that you go out there. It's just beautiful. I'll put all the information in the chat so you can check it out. But they are open to do class and family reunions, whatever it is you might want to do, they would accommodate. And the restaurant is open for outside dining, and they have just an incredible restaurant, and so would highly encourage you to check that out. But I'll put all the information in the chat for you. So again, please pay a visit to our friends over at LOSENGREN Golf. Thank you.
Thanks, Linda. I would agree. It's a great place to go. Of course, it's beautiful, but food is really, really good. So before we get started, David, I would like for you to know who's on this call. Some of these folks might be in your district, but everybody's very interested in knowing what's going on in the Falcon area. So if you could all unmute, and we're just going to go around real quick and give us your name and who you represent. And we're going to start in the corner with our friend Susan.
I'm Susan Carland, and I am thrilled to be here with you, David, and just watching and listening.
Thank you, Candace. Okay, that is Candace, and she represents Mesa United Way and Foster 360.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you wanted all that stuff.
Sherry.
Hi, Sherry Eklund, Teen Strong.
Thank you. Eric?
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Eric Reber with Speed Pro, Mesa Gilbert.
Thanks. Yvonne?
Hi, I'm Yvonne Schmidt with Mesa Community College, and I'm in David's district. I've known him for probably 25 years.
Awesome. Kevin?
Hi, everybody. Kevin DeRosa, Advanced Champion Supply.
Thank you. Isaiah?
Hi, everyone. Isaiah Garcia Romero, Councilmember David Luna's assistant.
And a very good assistant you are. He's the best. Sean?
Sorry, I was looking for my unmute button. I'm Sean Coates. I'm with Class 101 Mesa Gilbert, and I am also in David's district.
Thanks. Joe?
Hi, good morning. Joe Tansel with Paz de Cristo.
Thanks. Lauren?
Hi, everyone. Lauren Leverett with Gateway Bank.
Dwight?
Yeah, hi, Dwight Jackson, new publisher for the Red Mountain Lifestyles magazine coming out this December.
Nice backdrop there, Dwight.
Thank you.
Melissa?
Yes, Melissa Buxton. I'm with Superstition Spring Center, but I live in Councilmember Luna's district.
Awesome, thank you. Scott?
Scott Seeley, a couple different things. One, work with caliber companies who are specifically involved right in downtown around City Hall and the chamber offices, but also work with, represent a couple of nonprofits in Mesa that serve kind of throughout the community.
Thank you, Scott. Laura Lee.
Hi, Laura Lee Harris and Linda Jones. We're with the Mesa Art League and glad to be here.
Thanks for being here. And just popped in, Sandy. Want to introduce yourself? Sandy, we can't hear you. Okay, that is Sandy. She's with Invistacare Hospice, and she just started a new job a few weeks ago. So returning member, new member. And with that, I just want to again thank Councilmember Luna for being here today. David and I go back to the beginning of time before I actually started at the chamber. We served on the Mesa, the United Food Bank board together. And that's how we got to know each other. And we've traveled to Mexico together on a mission, and we've had a lot of fun. And he had to be my interpreter because I do not understand anything other than ordering some food. With that, David has promised us a great presentation about what's going on in his district. So I'm going to turn it over to David and Isaias, and we'll get started.
Well, thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm very excited to be able to present on what's going on in the city of Mesa. As you know, I have been on the Mesa City Council for 7 years now. I was appointed to fill the vacant seat left by Dina Higgins in September of 2013, before winning my election the following fall in August of 2018. And then just 2 years ago, I won my re-election for District 5. And so my term ends in January 23rd. And this will, this past September 12th marked my 7 years on City Council. It's incredible how fast time goes, and it continues to go really quickly. Despite the pandemic, we've been incredibly busy. So I've been thinking about my legacy these next upcoming years. I want to make sure that I do leave my imprint, my mark in District 5. And many of you know me that I'm very engaged in my community to try to do a lot of great things. And so I continue to do some really good things for the city of Mesa. And I hope you think I'm doing a good job for you. And if I'm not, please let me know. And I just need, if we need to improve some things, let me know. I'm happy to do that. So here is a map of the city of Mesa. So District 5 is in the northeast part of the community where Las Sendas Golf Course happens to be located. So thank you for Linda for that support from Las Sendas Golf Club. They've been a great partner. I've worked with them in many, many opportunities throughout my term on the Mesa City Council. So again, you see, this is what's interesting about District 5 is really a replica of what the city of Mesa looks like. So if you look at the entire map of the city of Mesa, and then you look at District 5, it looks almost analogous to that. So this is District 5, and we do have a number of county islands, and many, many of them continue to want to be incorporated, and some don't. They like being independent. So this is, if we drill down a bit, we can find that something that's unique to this area is the FALCON district, which is an innovative high technology hub for aerospace, aviation, defense, advanced manufacturing, and an advanced business center. So many of you probably wondered and traveled around there and see a lot of companies come to the city of Mesa. Of course, there are highly skilled technology talent. We have abundant land and building options. We have substantial infrastructure and convenient market access. It's easy to get to and from the 202 as well as the 60. And the FALCON district is a smart location for intelligent businesses. So if there is any business that you're thinking of inviting to Mesa, make sure they contact us. We'd love to have them. Within the FALCON districts, there's a core business sector, which is home to renowned companies like the Boeing Company, DIACEL Safety Systems, Veolia Transportation, MD Helicopter, Northrop Grumman, Strongfield Trimco, Namoteli, Intercoastal Electronics, Mercury Systems, and Gecko, and Waxy Sanitary Supply Company. So if I know many of you have seen those companies driving around District 5. And we're very, very proud that we do have them here because they're great for our economy and they provide a number of opportunities for our residents here in the city of Mesa. So here this slide illustrates the number of businesses that we do have here in the city of Mesa. Of course, the Boeing company has 4,200 employees. DIACEL Safety Systems, Special Devices has 400. Veolia Transportation has 375. We have Northrop Grumman, 267, and of course they have 2 different locations here in the city of Mesa. We have MD Helicopter, 255. Strongfield Trimco and Company, 250. Namotelli, 249. Mercury System and Gecko Inc., they have 111. Intercoastal Electronics, 97 employees. And Waxy Sanitary Supply, they have 75 employees here in the city of Mesa. In addition, we do have the Falcon Field Airport, it's the aviation hub, and it's core to District 5, and it's home to the CAE Flight School. And it's, you know, Falcon Field is one of the busiest general aviation airports in the country. And so we're very proud that we have this in our community because it truly is an economic engine. Because of the shortage of domestic commercial airline pilots, American Airlines and Southwest Airlines recently signed a contract with CAE to train new airline pilots for them. These programs have been very successful and we are continuing to grow. Despite the pandemic, we know that there's still a need to train pilots. But we're glad that CAE is located on the Falcon Field Airport to provide those opportunities for upcoming pilots. With over 100 businesses currently located at the airport, over 1,400 people are employed at the airport, and over 750 aircraft based at the airport. Falcon Field has continued to grow as an economic hub for the city of Mesa. Based upon an economic benefit analysis conducted by the Arizona State University in 2019, the economic benefit of Falcon Field to the community is over $811 million per year. So that is significant for our, not only for District 5, but the economy of the city of Mesa. So we're very happy that Falcon Field is here. And as you know, the airport has been here since 1941. And of course, the airport is located adjacent to the Boeing Company manufacturing facility. So when you combine the airport's economic benefits with Boeing's, the annual economic benefit to the city of Mesa and the region is over $6.8 billion. That's a lot of money. That's why Falcon Field continues to be one of the gems in District 5. And that's why I continue to support all that they do and their efforts here in the city of Mesa. So we're very glad they're here. As you can see, those who have lived in the Falcon District, I know Melissa, of course, drives home. She's almost my neighbor. I could throw a rock almost to her house. So I'm sure she's seen those signs, and many of you have seen the Falcon District signs throughout the city of Mesa. And it offers endless possibilities for business development. I meet with the City Office of Economic Development Director, Bill Jepchiniak, regularly on District 5 economic development opportunities. District 5 is unique in terms of industry and available land, with more than 290 acres currently available across 6 different prime locations. The Falcon District fits the needs of any business, big or small. Allow me to walk you through some of the current, upcoming, and projects underway in District 5. One project currently in the pending planning process, which is the initial step in the history of the project, is Mesa Medical. It's 14,000 square feet of medical office building located at 6543 East McCallick Road. And if you indulge me, I'm going to throw out a bunch of addresses and also the square footage so you can see how large and small these developments are. Next is 2 projects which are currently in the planning and zoning approval category. It's Rosengren Aviation Hangar, private hangar and office, 8,395 square feet of hangar space, 1,642 square feet of office space, and that's located at 2617 North Thunderbird Circle. Next is the Falcon Tech Center. It's located on the southwest corner of Greenfield and McDowell Road. Mesa Falcon Tech Center is positioned to be the premier location in the Southwest for emerging and established medical technology companies. The new 63-acre site provides a rare opportunity for tech companies and developers to get in on the ground floor to shape the development of this unique technology park. The next step for the development process is the building construction plan process, which currently has 3 projects in that. Nescon Commercial Building, office warehouse with metal parts assembly. That's 4,204 square feet of office space, 21,300 square feet of warehouse parts assembly space, and that's located at 4708 East Ingram Street. Next is the Greenfield Industrial. There are 2 new ground-up buildings. That's 158,656 square feet of total build area. That is located at 3505 North Greenfield Road. And for those that like Denny's, there will be a Denny's at Longbow. It's a full-service restaurant. It's 4,412 square feet of restaurant space. That's located at 5854 East Longbow Parkway. The 4th step is issuance of permits, which typically means these projects might already be under construction as we speak. These 3 projects are in the permit issue process of their project. So we have the SDI expansion or DIACEL. There are 2 new industrial buildings. That's 43,600 total square feet of warehouse space. That's located at 4558 East Virginia Street. Next is Home 2 Suites, which is very exciting, by Hilton. It's a 4-story hotel, 111 rooms. That's located at 5643 East Longbow Parkway. So hopefully that'll be done sometime. I'm anticipating probably sometime at the beginning of next year. Next project is called Jasmine BMO Roofing Structures. It's New Light Industrial Building. It's 110,239 square foot building area. That's located on 1807 North 48th Street. It looks like a big hangar, so I don't know if you had the opportunity, but if you're driving by there, you can see that. Construction is complete. You might as well imagine that projects that have been completed, these next 6 are the newest addition on the economic development front of District 5's FALCON District. So you have Mitsubishi Chemical Advanced Materials, new industrial buildings, Piper Plastics headquarters, corporate office and manufacturing. That's 83,611 square feet total of building area. That's located at 1705 North 48th Street. Next is 1715 and 1737 North Rosemont. 2 spec industrial office warehouse buildings, 28,512 square feet total building, 14,256 square feet in each building. Next, we have ATLIS Electronic Motor Vehicle. That's a new industrial office and warehouse. That's 85,000 square feet, located at 1828 North Higley Road. Next is MS Falcon Building, a new industrial office and warehouse. That's 71,691 square feet total building. That's located at 1710 North Higley Road. Next is MS Falcon Building B and C. These are 2 industrial office and warehouse, 52,352 square feet total building, 26,176 square feet each building, located at 5051 and 5111 East Indigo Street. Next, we'll end this one on a fine note, the last one, Fat Cats of Mesa. That's 61,402 square feet indoor family entertainment center. And there you have a movie theater, bowling alley, arcade building, full service menu. That's located at 5846 East Longbow Parkway. That's the current projects underway in the economic development front. But to conclude my presentation, I'd like to take you on a quick tour of our prominent employers, which I lightly touched on at the beginning. Hopefully, this virtual tour will better acquaint you to the Falcon District. We're going to start at Mesa City Plaza and move out northeast to Namoteli, Namo Defense Systems. Namoteli is located in the farthest northeast sector of the Falcon District, off to Higley and north of Thomas Road. Take it away.
Right there, council member.
Oh.
Did you get stuck?
Council member,
trying to load
slide
a video?
26 now. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so from here, we'll move on to the Longbow Parkway, Longbow Gateway 1, which will now be home to Amazon, which is exciting. That's a 150,000 square foot delivery station is located at the southeast corner of Higley Road and Longbow Parkway, east of the Boeing manufacturing facility. From there, we're going to fly across to the Boeing Company, one of the greatest partners and employers within, of course, the city of Mesa. You're all familiar with Boeing. Finally, our tour will end with the gem of district, which is Falcon Field Airport, which many of you know has been here since 1941. And it's, of course, a gem of the city of Mesa. And what we're excited about is the Mesa Hangars project, which is currently under construction. This 6-building, $65 million project will include large aircraft hangar space, in addition to ancillary office space, aircraft staging ramp, and vehicle parking areas. Hangars will be offered ranging from 3,600 square feet to 14,400 square feet, with high ceilings and high, wide doors to accommodate corporate jets and specialized fixed wing and helicopter uses. All righty, so as you can see, we've been busy in District 5. We continue to promote economic development in District 5, and we hope that we continue to work on building and working on business attraction into District 5. We are working on a video to try to highlight all the opportunities that are available in District 5. As many of you know, my former background is in television, so I've asked staff to create a video promoting the area, encouraging realtors as well as developers to come into District 5 to set up their operations and to build some spec buildings perhaps, so that we can encourage more companies to come to District 5 here in the city of Mesa. So thank you for the opportunity to speak. I hope you have a good understanding of all the great things happening in District 5. I will continue working really hard towards making District 5 the best district in the city of Mesa, although my colleagues may not agree with that, but I will do my best to ensure that we continue to be a gem of the city of Mesa and one of our success stories that we can talk about for years to come. So thank you very much.
Great, thank you, David. Any questions?
Sally?
Yeah.
Seeley,
Yes.
So Council, I was talking the other day to Denise McClafferty at MAG, and didn't realize till she told me that you chair MAG's Economic Development Committee.
Me? Yes, I'm the chair of the, I'm chair of MAG. Yeah.
Yeah, which I thought was impressive for the county. So based on what you see in your district, but also what you see countywide, how does that role sort of fit together to, are you cherry picking some great deals from around the county?
Am I trying to steal projects from other communities? No, unfortunately, I can't really do that. We try to work cooperatively with each other, and that's why MAG was formed. They realized, hey, we need to start talking with each other, work with each other, but we do need to look at the whole region as our regions for economic development. You know, MAG also includes GPAC, the ACA, and a number of organizations and chambers. They need to be part of that conversation. Sometimes when a company wants to come into the area, some communities may not be a good fit. And having a dialogue with your colleagues on the MAG Council will give you an opportunity to explore opportunities and bringing them into your community. So we talk about those kind of things. I'm also part of the Arizona, and Sally alluded to it just momentarily ago, where we're trying to build relationships with Mexico and try to bring some companies that are interested in coming into the area. But we're working throughout the entire region. And of course, I have my biases. Of course, I want large companies to come here into the city of Mesa because we want them here. We, of course, we want their taxes, and we want them to hire our people here in the city of Mesa.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
David Dwight has a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just curious has the commercial development been stifled with this new normal with the remote workforce? And how has that affected things?
Dwight, that's a good question, and thank you for asking it. Actually, things have been rolling along. We were anticipating there would be a huge downturn in the economy, but we're still seeing a lot of interest in development because I think at the end of the day, we will be out of this pandemic, but we need to be equipped. We need to make sure we are in place when we do get out of the pandemic, so our economy continues to flow. So there hasn't been that much. According to my economic development director, Bill Jabjiniak, there's been steady conversation for additional development. So it hasn't really impacted the city of Mesa as we anticipated. So that's the last time I talked to him. I hope that we continue on that trajectory. And as of now, I think things are okay.
Hey, David, there's a transportation bond coming up in November, and I know a lot of work to be done in District 6. What would money be spent on in your district from that bond?
Thank you. That's a good question. Thank you for asking. One of the things that my residents have asked for is the recreation piece. A lot of residents in District 5, particularly in the La Sendas, Red Mountain Ranch, by the college, Yvonne, want to be able to hike or to walk in along the canal area. So we're looking at developing some opportunities there. So that's really where we're focusing our efforts. There may be some other roads that need to be improved. Of course, you know, one of the things I have to say about our city, we have an amazing road system. I've been to other communities, and I've been shocked to see that there has not been a lot of public expenditures on their roadways. And when we bring industry, when we attract corporations, we want to make sure that we have a city that has a great infrastructure. And so the bond was going to help pay for that infrastructure as we continue to grow as a community. We need to have good roads, and we all want to drive on good roads. We want to have good transportation as we move in and out throughout the city of Mesa. So those are the efforts in District 5. I'd be happy to provide more specifics, but that's what I know at this point. When we had this discussion, I'm thinking it was maybe 2 years ago. And so it's been a while, but as I recollect, I know that we looked at different parts of our community so we could create some ways for our citizens to travel.
Thank you. I know that Skybridge is not in your district, but I know you work with them a lot, and there's probably some questions about what is Skybridge, what's going on. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, you probably know more than I do, but I'm happy to what I know. I think they're finishing their second building. They are still on the trajectory to build additional spaces throughout the Gateway Airport. But as far as building, they're moving along. But in terms of what's going inside, in terms of working with companies to start shipping to Mexico, that probably has affected commerce as well as Canada. So I think there's been limited, goods shipped back and forth. So, but that's what I know at this point. There may be more information, but quite honestly, I haven't been apprised of anything significant.
Thank you. Questions? Come on, you can't let them off the hook that easily. Sherry, you do work around the airport. Any questions?
Are you still taking pictures, Sherry?
I go up about once or twice a month.
Okay.
That's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're phasing out. I've had some big opportunities, and I've actually turned them down because I'm focused on Teen Strong.
Yeah.
But I do got to tell everybody that I just love you, and what you did for Falcon Field when we were struggling a few years back with the noisy neighbor complaining and all that kind of stuff. It was really tough, but you were fabulous with working with the airport and the community and everything, and your support was incredible, and I love what you're doing, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Sherry. That really means a lot. We are going to have a meeting based on the Falcon Field strategic plan. As you know, that plan was developed in 2014, and so Bill Jabjiniak has asked that I attend the economic development meeting on, I think it's October, where we're going to go over the things that we had discussed, God, that's 6 years ago, and where we are. But there has been incredible progress. I mean, when I reflect back on having spec buildings, industrial buildings, like commercial, there was a really lack of any construction during that period. And now, you see the tremendous growth in the Falcon District. That's because of a plan that was set in place to move that district forward. So I appreciate all the hard work that our Economic Development Committee put to develop that plan, as well as our Economic Development Department, but they've really stuck to it. It wasn't left on the shelf. They really stuck to it, and they continue to move forward on that plan. So thank you, Sherry. And
thank you.
And if you have an opportunity to attend that meeting, I don't know if you're able to, but you can see how much development and the successes we've had as a result of that.
Yeah, it's just great just even seeing what's going on at Falcon right now.
Yeah, it's a great thing. And we're really happy Amazon is here. And Boeing is going to be doing some things. I don't know what I can say publicly. I think they like to do the public announcements, but you're going to hopefully see some growth opportunities there as well. So a lot of great things continue to happen in District 5, and we just need to continue plugging ahead. Thank you, Sharon.
Yep.
David?
Yes.
It's Lorley.
Hi, Lorley. Thank you for being here.
Question about, do you see the airport being like a business hub airport, similar to something they have in Scottsdale, where business planes come in? Is there any thought for that, or is it going to be a different route?
No, I continue to see this as a general aviation airport, not so much business air park, if you will, that Scottsdale has. Right. No, we'll continue to be a general aviation airport. There may be some additional business coming and, in the airport. But then, we're very fortunate. We have two wonderful airports. We have, we have Phoenix Mesa Gateway, which offers more of those kind of opportunities for business. And then if you look at Falcon Field, it may be an airport for smaller type businesses, not really large corporations. But, I don't see it at this point. But I'm only going to be here 2 more years. It may change in 2 years. It may become a business airport. But at this point, I don't see that.
Okay, thank you. Good job you're doing. It's
Thank you.
very impressive when I'm proud of what our city is doing. It's awesome. You guys are great, so thank you.
Well, we thank you for your support because we can't do this without you. We need your support, and we appreciate the comments you give us and your feedback, because this is your community. It's not David Luna's community. This is your community, and I've always looked at my role as your council member. I want to make sure that I reflect your needs and what you want for the city of Mesa and for our success in District 5.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Councilman Luna, this is Sean Coates. I'm in your district, and I have a question for you regarding Amazon's impact on Falcon Field Airport. It's already such a busy airport. Are they anticipating flying in and out? I know we have many flight schools in that area.
Sean, that's a really good question. I don't think they're going to be doing that, but let me find out for sure, because I don't want to give you misinformation. I'm thinking that it's going to be a delivery hub, but as far as flying things in through the airport, it's certainly a possibility. They're adjacent to the airport. They may decide to do that, but I'm not really sure on that, but I would be happy to find that out for you.
I'm just curious how it might impact the flight training programs that are there, because they are expanding like crazy.
Yes, absolutely.
It's exciting.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Sean.
David, what other committees are you chairing through the city, through council?
Okay, so I am the chair of the Public Safety Committee. I'm in.
Yeah, so what's going on with public safety?
We are going to have a public safety meeting next week. And so we're currently developing the agenda for that. I wish I could tell you, but in fact, I'm meeting Assistant City Manager John Pombier tomorrow to talk about the agenda. So I'm on the Public Safety Committee. I'm on the Audit and Finance Committee. I am on the Cultural Development Committee. Is that what it is? I always forget that one committee. That's the one that allocates funds to our nonprofits, as well as working with our community. So I'm on those committees. I also serve as City Council liaison to the IDEA Museum Board of Directors. And then, of course, I am the chair of MAG, Maricopa Association of Governments Economic Development Committee. That's also through the City of Mesa. So I'm fortunate to serve that. I'm pretty busy at the national level as well. I am chair of the Hispanic Elected Local Officials for the National League of Cities. That's a national organization. I am on the board of directors of the National League of Cities. So that's, I think that's it, right? I think that's it. That keeps me really busy, especially during the time of COVID. You would have thought that things would have slowed down, and I'm sure it's happened to all of you. It's gone incredibly busy. During the pandemic, we were meeting as council 3 or 4 times a week to deal how we could disperse the care dollars that did come into the city of Mesa. And I don't know how well you may already know that as City of Mesa, we were very fortunate to get $90 million from the CARES Act. And there are so many cities throughout the country that didn't have access to those kind of funds. Our city manager has done an incredible job in trying to provide funds to many of our businesses as well as our residents. And I'm sure you've heard about the Small Business Assistance Program, the technical businesses. And one thing I would like to ask for you is that if there are any members of this community that are having problems paying their utility, please have them contact the City of Mesa or Mesa N. We want to make sure that we can provide assistance so that they're no longer delinquent and that we don't cut off their power or their light or their gas. It's important that our community members are aware that they become aware that this assistance is available for them, and we want to be able to provide that. So through your connections and through your outreach, please let anybody know. Put it on Facebook, social media, whatever you have, that there are monies available to help those individuals of need, and we want to be able to do that. And Sally, as well as Melissa, you remind me of Mesa. the United Food Bank. We were very fortunate to partner with them. They were instrumental in getting food to our community, and our community responded. They stepped up to the plate and they gave food. And so thank you for your support. And we want to thank all of you if you participated in that. Again, that's a great nonprofit, as well as Midwest Food Bank and many of our social service agencies, New Leaf, of course, Mesa Can. We're very grateful that they were here, and as well as Paz de Cristo. You know, we continue to work with many of these nonprofits to support our community. I think I spoke it in love.
Anybody else have anything?
I have something. David, I would be remiss to not say that my friends and neighbors in the Las Palmas community love you.
Thank you.
They were envious that I was going to be on this call, but wanted me to be sure and say hello to you.
Oh, thank you. I got to show you this. It's my calendar. I love it. I have it on my desk. I use it all the time. Are you in one of the pictures? Oh, here's one of my favorites.
So on that calendar, the Las Palmas community wanted to do something to support the Veterans Center. So they came up with a calendar, like the Calendar Girls. And so actual people, women who live here, came up with different scenes. It's really a cool calendar. So anyway, David was privileged to get one, and they raised like $4,000.
Yes, I was privileged. Thank you so much. I have it right on my desk. I use it all the time. For some reason, I have to have one of these calendars. Even though I have it on my phone, I have it electronic media, you know, but I have to have the paper one. And that's worked out great. So please thank the wonderful people, the women there, for their wonderful calendar. And if you do a 2021, I'd love to have one.
Okay.
Okay, great.
David, can you talk about the impact of the pandemic on Falcon Field Airport itself? I know that, you know, flights out of Gateway went to about nothing for a while. You know, being more, you know, people flying in instead of airport, you know, planes coming in. So how's Falcon been affected?
Well, you know, not significantly. I think people can come in because it is a general aviation airport.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have your own private plane, you can fly, as opposed to Phoenix Mesa Gateway, which is very much commercial. And so definitely that would impact the airport. But as far as I know, I think our last communication with Corrine that there may have been a slight drop off, but not significant.
That's good news. Okay.
And in fact, I have a check-in meeting tonight, and then I can update you and let you know, because I'll ask that question, what kind of, and that's a Falcon Field check-in meeting. And I think Sherry, you used to attend those, but certainly that's something that I can provide you at a later time.
Great. Let's see, there's something in chat. Nothing. Okay. Anybody else have anything? Because we can break early and give everybody 15 minutes back in their day. You know, for some of you, that's golden.
Here's Coco.
Oh, everybody has their dogs. Mine are asleep. They're bored with me.
Yeah.
Until I say goodbye, and then they'll be right here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Get food.
Absolutely.
Well, if no one has anything else, we'll go ahead and end. But David, thank you very much for the presentation. It's exciting to see all that's happening, not just in the city, but specifically in your district. It is really a fun time for development.
Yeah, it is. It is. We're very fortunate.
People think that you know, it's crisis time, and it's like, well, it really hasn't slowed that piece of things down, thankfully.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. With that, thank you very much.
Thank you, David.
Thank you. Bye-bye, guys.
Good to see everybody.
Okay, you take care.